Hey guys, it's Mark from North of 7 Outdoors. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're doing a lure review, 2025 edition. So today we got limestone lures here, and this guy is out of the Kingston area. I guess that's the point of having limestone here. Let's see, made in Canada. Okay, every limestone is handcrafted using the best available materials. Okay. But it doesn't really mean if it's a custom mold or not. So I don't think it's a custom mold. These look a little small to be 5-inch, so maybe 5-inch exactly, but no more than 5 inches for sure. Colors, I don't think they had a large selection. I think they were 5 for 20 bucks. I don't think they have a large selection of colors because I picked up 3 in the same color, which is usually if I'm trying a lure, I'm like, oh, I like that color a lot. I'll grab 2 packs to grab 3. Probably meant that they just didn't have a lot available, but that's fine. You know, it's like a restaurant. If they've got 500 things on the menu, chances are 495 of them are garbage or, you know, not very good or mediocre. So keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Maybe that's the model the guy lives on. But today's limestone lure review, and the prices were reasonable, so let's just see if they catch fish. So the price is reasonable, made in Canada, from a guy from the Kingston area, and you know, this color looks all right, so we'll see. I'm sure it'll work. Well, we'll find out very shortly. Hopefully the durability's there and all that stuff. You know, a good chunk of it is a custom mold for sure. Like, that's how you gain a lot of points with me, because you're literally breaking the mold, coming up with something new. But a lot of it is the actual material that they make the lure with as well. So let's see if they catch fish. Didn't want to go fish a big tournament and just kind of be stuck out on the water in a thunderstorm and gust of 50. Like, it's just not fun. I want to have that option to go home. Like, if fishing isn't fun, don't fish. All right, we got some on. See my lime peel? There we go. First fish for the limestone lure. It's a rock bass. All right, so we're on the board. Not with the fish species we want, but the lure seems no worse for wear. I was gonna say, like, it does seem like a durable lure, but I've done so many lure reviews that that sometimes it looks like it's durable and it feels like it's durable. I got another fish on. Oh, missed him. And then you go through like an entire pack and you're like, wow, this was not as durable as I thought. So a lot of times feel can be deceptive. Do I have another one? Yep, there we go. That one might, nope, I think it's another rock bass. All right, rock bass slayer. Not the targeted species, but you do catch a lot of rock bass with the old wacky worm. That's a fact. And again, my reviews, guys, all products get tested on this lake. There isn't a person in the world that's fished this lake more than I have. Not in the last decade, handedly. There isn't a person that knows, you know, more about where the good spots are on this lake. So, you know, we all get tested in the same boat, same lake, same me, same you. I'm not one for be like, look at this lure fall in the water. The fish don't care how the lure falls. Like, just because you think something works doesn't mean the fish is gonna like it. So you let the fish tell you if something's a good lure or not. If someone's like, oh, this catches 100, you know, it catches so many fish, you wouldn't believe it. And you go there and it doesn't catch any fish. Well, maybe you suck and maybe you do. You know, sometimes I suck on the water. Or maybe that lure just doesn't work very well. So there we go. We've got 2 little rock bass in the boat so far. We better catch one up here. A bass, that is. All right, so this is probably the best section of this cove to get a little largy, sometimes a little smallie. The section of laydowns here. There we go, that's a bass too. Oh, there we go. He spat the worm, put into the boat. So there we go, guys. Little 10-incher. All right, let's take a look at this lure, see if she's ripped up to shreds. No, it still seems pretty durable. We're throwing this with a 1/0 owner wacky worm hook, which is not a bad hook. I don't use them as much as I used to. I actually find that the owner mosquito hook, if you get the 2/0, is actually pretty sweet wacky worm hook, and it's cheaper than buying the actual owner wacky worm hooks. All right, I got 1 bass and 2 rock bass, but we're selling the same lure, so that is actually good for durability so far. It's funny, you wouldn't think of it, but timber does have, like, laydowns have a lifespan. Like, people, I don't think people think about that. I heard a guy talk about it once, and if he said basically if you find a fish on a laydown, like, it's gonna be there for a very long time, and it will be, but not forever. There we go. This laydown here is definitely way past its prime, but it still will hold fish for sure. Just not like it used to. So yeah, I would say you get maybe, oh, there's one. That's a good one too. Oh, he's off. All right. Good 2-pounder, jumped, let himself notice. But he used to just smack like 3 or 4 bass off this little lay down here, but you don't anymore. But there we go. That's a good bass. Oh, there was one, I think. Yep. Maybe a little tiny bass, or I just jerked a rock bass like crazy. All right, so don't have a problem catching the rock bass. Upset that I missed the biggest bass of the day, but sometimes that is how things go. This little pocket is can be quite stingy. Can be a little stingy sometimes. Sometimes I skip it, but since it's bass opener, we're gonna hit it. Because the thing is, like, cover changes year to year. Like, even though I know, oh, there's one. That's a good one. There we go. Even though I know where all the good spots are, like, it fluctuates. Sometimes, like, oh, that was a very good one. He's like a 12-incher though. Our first 1-pounder. There we go. All right. I guess our goal is 5. I think 5 bass is a fair target. Oh, you got sharp little teeth on you for a bass. There we go. Yes, there we go. Healthy little, maybe not even 12, maybe 11. But you know what? I am impressed with the durability so far. I like the price point. I like that I've caught like 3 or 4 rock bass. This lure is starting to get pretty beat up, but I like I've caught a few bass on it. And I like that I've caught a few rock bass. I'm still on the same lure. So there we go. Well, I'd be a liar if I said that this was a bass opener that I had envisioned. I do think we are going to cut across to that shore, close to the cottage. Yeah. Not exactly happy about this. It barely rained on the way here. But hopefully we can avoid the thunderstorm. I heard a little bit of thunder, I think. So we'll get to that shoreline, be easy enough to work our way home. 2 trolling motors today seems to be the way to do it. Because, gosh, it's windy too, it's gusty. So I was afraid to go out. Here, there's not a whole lot of pockets. I'm absolutely soaked. That's a fact. Yeah, it's a wet one. Alright. I'm less confident on getting one off this lay down now. Let's angle off towards the other one. There we go, that's a good one. That guy's 2 pounds anyways. Alright, I'm slightly more oh god, he's like 4. Slightly more confident on getting the big one off this lay down. I don't know, he's like 3, but he's a good one. There we go, I'd be happy with this guy in a tournament today. Oh yeah, he's 3.5 anyways. Just inhaled her. Oh gosh. All right. Landing net is just completely tangled up there. Good fish. That's a good 3 and change. Oh, the old limestone lure. There we go. That's how we gain confidence. Now I'm not gonna take a picture. My phone is soaked. Doing a little walk for us. There we go. Oh, it's a rock bass. All right, well, that's it for the limestone lures. All right, I wish we got one more. I got that 5th bass. I think we caught 3 and had 4 on or something, or caught 4, had 5 on. Look, it works. It's reasonably priced. I would buy them again for the price. You know, if they jack their prices up, I probably wouldn't buy them. They work, but most stick baits work, so that's not a shocker. I guess as for constructive criticism, I would say I wish that they had more colors, and I wish they came out with a size that was slightly bigger. I feel like this is like a right on that 4, almost 5 inch swim bait or stick bait. Maybe it is 5 inches, but it's kind of got like a smaller profile to it, so it's kind of hard to it doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it. It is durable. I like that. The colors were a little you know, needs better colors and maybe a different size, and I think it would be a pretty dang good lure. I like the durability and I like the cost. So there we go, limestone lures. If you get a chance, you know, check them out. They're pretty inexpensive. Thank you guys for watching and take care.